Hi guys, it's me, Trudy Lee. How's everybody doing? I'm finished with school. Can you believe it? That was a quick 3 weeks, wasn't it? I went to school 4 days a week for 3 weeks. And we had to leave here a little after 7 every morning and get back home. We got out of school at quarter till 5, and it took over 30 minutes because it was trafficy. So it would take almost 45 minutes to drive home. So it's almost, before 6 o'clock, right before 6 o'clock when we'd get home. So it was a long day, a long, long day. And I don't, when I know I have to do something, I'm going to school and I want to be ready, I can't sleep. That's how I am. I just can't sleep. Oh, y'all, it's 50 degrees here. I'm cold. Fall came. Fall finally got here today, 50 degrees. Anyway, sleeping 5 or 6 hours a night. By the time I would get home, I would just be wiped out. I'd be exhausted. So I really wasn't doing much readings or anything. I'd try to do them on the weekends. And I was off today. So this is, my first day to be completely finished with school. So I'm going to do some readings. I've already done private readings. I did those earlier in the day. And then I had to cook something delicious for my husband. What we've been doing is cooking all our food on Sunday and then just reheating it up Monday through Thursday, So that worked out good. I don't know how, I know I raised kids and we used to work 9 to 5. I don't know how we did it. And I used to get very little sleep. I guess I was younger. I had more energy. That had to have been it because I don't know how I did it. I used to come home and cook dinner and take care of children and help them with their homework and make sure they had their bath. I had to do some, and we used to go to the gym a lot of the times too. I don't know how the hell I did it. I honestly don't. Because when I came home every day, I was totally wiped out. Totally. I am not kidding you. I was just totally drained. And I just didn't have time to do that. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do a reading because I was just mentally unable to. There is so much stuff going on, you guys, in the news. I haven't been able to watch a lot of news, but I watched news last night and this morning and stuff, and there's so much going on. Now, I just saw come across my phone, and I didn't know this, so I guess this happened today, that on Fox News anchor, that Shep Smith, he stepped down. And now I remember seeing that Barr had a meeting with Murdoch because, uh, the pollsters from Fox News, it said, Trump's, I guess, everything's going down for him and he's got to blame it on somebody. They have horrible pollsters and, he's not getting good reporting from Fox anymore. They're starting to turn on him. And, that I've never watched that Shep because I don't watch Fox News, but so I went back and read some reviews and stuff, and they said he had been criticizing Trump, that he criticizes Trump. He tries to tell the truth. Now he's gone. He had to step down. He's been there from beginning. He has been the anchor there from the beginning. Trump will take down anybody that gets in his way, and it is amazing how much power this man has. It is scary. It's really scary. And now he we've pulled out of helping the Kurds and everything, and those people are going to get wiped out. And then they're going to release, all the ISIS fighters and everything. They're, not only do those people hate us, but the people we were allied with hate us too. So we're being hated by, everybody in the world. It's like we have no credibility anymore at all. United States has no credibility, and we're not going to have any friends. We're really not as long as we have Trump there. And I wish people would understand that. And then on top of that, Rudy Giuliani and his little cohorts from the Ukraine, that little Ukraine deal that's going on now, and the whistleblower, and these guys got arrested. They were funneling money from the Ukraine into the campaign, so they just got arrested. And now I'm thinking, I wonder if Rudy Giuliani is going to be arrested soon. That would be phenomenal. That would be great. That would be wonderful. He is a crazy ass dude. He is just nuts, completely nuts. People say, I've saw some people talking that they knew him in the past, And they said he's lost it. He's completely lost it. That he's always been, a big mouth and everything, but now they're saying he really has lost it. So I'm going to do a reading right now. I'm going to shuffle the cards and do a reading and see what's going on with Rudy Giuliani, if he's going to get, he's going to also be arrested, if he's going to get arrested. And also I want to take a look at his health and see how his health is. See what's going on with this guy. He is crazy, crazy, crazy. He doesn't even look like the same person, It looks like he's changed, It's weird. Maybe something's taken over. Maybe an entity's taking over him. I don't know. I'm just kidding around, y'all. He's just a crazy dude. It's so weird how many people will just do Trump's bidding, I guess they go back, though. They go back. They go way back. So let's take a look at Rudy Giuliani. What can I tell everybody? Is he going to get arrested? Let me take a look at his health. Let's see what we can see. Let's see what we can see. Okay. I'm going to do a full Celtic cross on him. I'm going to do the whole thing. I'm going to do the whole thing. Let's see what's going on here. He gonna get in trouble. I see some trouble ahead. Yeah. And one more. Okay. I don't have much room here, but I'm dropping the cards. I'm dropping them all on. So I'm going to do this reading like I'm doing a reading for Rudy Giuliani. That's how I like to read. I like to pull the cards, and I'm not doing it from a point of view of news or something like that. I'm reading his energy, and I want to that's how I want to do the reading. Okay. So just remember, this is almost like if Rudy was sitting in front of me and I'm telling him what's going on here. Okay. So just think about it like that. Okay. All right. So let's see, the first thing that I have here. So Rudy Giuliani, this is from the bottom of the deck I just dealt all the cards from. This is the flavor of the reading for him. This is how I would do a reading. It's going to be a little bit different, not as in detailed if I did a personal reading for you, but it starts off like this. This is the world, and this is about completion and a new phase beginning. So it's a new phase beginning for Rudy Giuliani, and that's the flavor of this reading. A new phase is beginning. Completed one phase, another one is starting. Now, here's his first card, and I was asking Spirit about his health. This is the Four of Swords, so he might end up in the hospital pretty soon, you guys. That's what I see. I would, if you were, having a reading with me, I wouldn't say it like that, but I'm saying it, just laying it out on the line and being a little bit insensitive, because he'll probably never listen to this. So I may say things a little bit more insensitively. I'm sorry. But I feel like this just shows me that, something may happen with him. He might have something, that causes him to go to the hospital. Maybe something with his heart. I don't know, but I feel like maybe stress related or heart related or something like that. So this would be guidance to take it easy, to take care of your health, that you need some rest and recuperation, and you need to stop all the stress in your life. So that's the first card he gets. And now if it was you, I would tell you, you need to stop stressing out. You need to start getting some more rest. You need to take it easy, go take a vacation, have some rest and recuperation. So that's what's going on with him. He is like at the brink of getting sick. He is just right at the brink of it. Now, if he listens to me and takes it easy, he might not get sick. But this looks like to me, I don't know. I think we may hear that he's in the hospital or something. That's what I feel like that what's going on. And then crossing over that card, he gets the Hermit. So, he needs to do some soul searching. He really, really does. And that's what's going on with him. He likes living in the limelight, and he likes debating and having all these arguments on TV and everything like that, but it's so bad for his health. It is bad. It looks like it's not bothering him. He looks like just a crazy dude, but you know what it is? It's having an effect on his health. Internally, it is having an effect on him. Okay, it really is. So this is another, almost like the other card. This says get some rest and relaxation. This one also says you need to search your soul, your heart, and bring some peace to yourself. So that's what's going on. He's overdoing it. He's just overdoing it, and his health is going to suffer. So, of course, like I said, if it was for you guys, I'd put it much nicer. This overlooking his situation. This is the Queen of Pentacles. This is a woman that has some money. So this is probably his wife, She's very concerned about him. I guess that's his wife. I don't even know. I remember he married somebody named Judith or something. I never hear about her anymore or nothing, so I don't even know if she's around, to be honest with you. But I think this person really cares about him a lot, so I'm thinking it's his wife, and she's just really trying to get him to slow down because she can see his health deteriorating, and she's trying to get him to slow down a little bit. I don't know if he's going to listen to her. Hopefully he will, but we don't want anybody to go in the hospital. Get arrested, okay, right? We want you to pay the piper. This is the Page of Swords. This is below his situation, the foundation. He needs to start thinking before he speaks and stop acting like, some punk kid. That's what this is talking about. He's making mistakes like an immature kid. And that's all. That's the whole. He's doing a lot more than that, of course. If he's in cahoots with these guys, that just got arrested, so he's in big, super big trouble. If he's in cahoots with them, he is an attorney. Those attorneys, man, they know how to do things slick without getting in trouble. They really, really do. They know how to perfume up their poop. That's the best way I can say it, because I know some attorneys, and they know how to trip other people up and make themselves look like a rose, honestly. So I'm sure that he's very skilled in those things. So, but his mouth is overloading his behind, of course, among many other things, that he's doing on behalf of Trump. And this is just a reflection of that, that he's acting like a punk kid. He's acting like somebody that has no sense, that they're immature and they're making stupid mistakes. He's not immature. He shouldn't be making those kind of mistakes. Maybe it's not so much immaturity as it is a personality flaw, All right. In the past, he has the Empress card. At one time, Rudy Giuliani, right at the end of him being a mayor, and then 9/11 happened. And remember, that was when he was going through a divorce and having an affair and all that. And his credibility was down in the toilet. But he reinvented himself through 9/11. It came along and it just changed everything for him. Nobody was focused anymore on him and his negative things. It changed the way what everybody thought about him. It changed the way they saw him and his character. And not that his character changed, people changed the way they saw him. Their perspective on him changed. He didn't change. Understand? He did not change. We saw him in a different way. And so we shouldn't be surprised at the things he's doing now because he didn't change. Our perspective on him did. All right. The future card for him is the devil. And I know everybody's like, oh, the devil's on him. That's not the way I read this. This isn't the way I see this. The way when I look at the devil card, I'm looking at behavior, and his behavior is so bad. His behavior is so bad. So when you have the devil on you, that means you're acting so bad. You're doing things that are, almost out of your own control. You know what I mean? This can be addictions. You could be addicted to drugs, alcohol. You could be addicted to people, that it's all negative things, but it's of your own doing and your own behavior. And so that's where he is right now. He is in an unhealthy relationship with Trump. He really is. And if he doesn't, I don't know if it's too late for him or not, but this just tells me if he doesn't, break away from Trump, I think things are going to end very unpleasantly. So I don't know if he'll get the opportunity to do that, and maybe he'll rat him out or something, We'll see. Let's see what the other cards say. But this is just a reflection. If I was reading this to him, I would say there's something going on here. This is an unhealthy relationship that you need to get out of. That's the way I would talk to him if he was sitting in front of me. So I don't know if he'd take my advice, but that's the guidance from spirit. So he's in an unhealthy relationship with Trump, and he needs to get away from it. This is his state of mind card. This is the Lovers, and this is basically almost saying the same thing as that Devil card is. He knows it. He knows that him being chained to Trump is bad. He knows it, especially now that his those two buddies got arrested, those guys that he was having lunch with today. He knows he's in a bad position. So now he's thinking, should I back away from Trump? Do I need to get out of here? Now he's starting to think about his own skin, his own survival. He's changing the way he's thinking about things now. Or he's thinking about, should I save Giuliani or Trump? He's contemplating it now. He's getting worried. He is getting worried now. It's coming close. They probably knew something was up. That's why those guys were leaving. That's why they had a one-way ticket to Ukraine, right? So somebody told them something was up, but now that they got arrested and everything, I bet he's really super nervous. I think he's really nervous. So we'll see. This is the Two of Wands, the next card for him. Again, like I said, he's really, really nervous, and he's weighing his options. He's trying to decide what to do. He really is. He's thinking about if they start talking, if something happens, what am I going to do? And I do think that it's going to come right down to, does he sell Trump out or not? It's and I'm sure he's thinking about all kinds of things, because he's an attorney and he's probably has a lot of things up his sleeve, but he's going to come down to making a choice to save himself or save Trump, and I imagine that self-preservation wins every time. Right? All right. This has been a long reading, y'all. I'm almost 20 minutes in. Queen of Cups. This is all about emotion. This is in the hopes and fears position. He's an emotional guy, believe it or not. I mean, that's why he's screaming and yelling and hollering all the time. He is very emotional, and that's his downfall. All this emotion and, that he feels and everything, he's internalizing so much of it and everything. That's what's really making him ill. So this whole thing it's going to take a toll on him. And I do feel it's going to, be detrimental to his health. It really is. I would advise him, if he were in front of me, to start listening to his own intuition and just let him know your logic isn't working. You need to start listening to your intuition and do, more in a heartfelt, emotional way. Because clearly it doesn't work. His logic doesn't work. It doesn't make sense. When he's talking, it barely makes sense. So anyway, I still do feel like his health is going to be affected negatively. So we may see him. We may hear about him getting sick or something, or having, an issue, having a little issue. This is his outcome card. This is temperance. This isn't really a bad outcome card for him. So if he were in front of me right now, I would tell him, you need to calm down. You really need to calm down and stop getting into all these stressful debates. Get the hell out of that situation you're into. Be patient. Live a more balanced life. Reevaluate your priorities. Live a more healthy life. But I think this is all guidance for him. Like if he was sitting in front of me, I would read it as guidance. But I really think what this means is that he may be getting sick. He'll get sick. I feel like he's going to get sick. I had so many different cards saying that he's going to get sick. So this could be a heart problem, or it could be a stroke or something like that. And when that happens, I feel like he's going to, because I see the angel here, he'll have like a come to Jesus moment. He'll be like, maybe he'll have this feeling, come to Jesus moment. He don't want to go to hell. Maybe he'll start worrying about that and come clean. So I think that's what it means about being a more balanced life. So we may see him change the way he behaves after he gets ill. So I don't think anytime before that will we see anything happening, but I just feel like he may have some kind of health issue, and then he might not be so much on Trump's side after that. He'll have like a come to Jesus moment. So we'll see what happens with him. Is he going to get arrested? I don't think he's going to get arrested. I don't see anything in the cards saying he'll be arrested right now. That doesn't mean in the future, later in the future, that he won't get arrested, but right now, I don't think so. I think more than anything, he's got health issues, really. This is the biggest thing that I'm seeing in these cards is health issues, okay? All right, guys, I've kept y'all long enough. Thank you so much for listening to me. Sorry that I prattled on and on and on. I want to do another reading on Trump. And, I was going to do a reading on Bernie Sanders, That's who I wanted to do because he's, he had a heart attack too. God bless Bernie. I send him lots of love, and he's recuperating nicely. My husband had a few stents put in, and it seems like every 4 or 5 years he has another one put in. So stents are really great, y'all. You know that, right? A few of y'all have stents too. So, they are lifesavers. They really are. And, you really can pop right back up. Of course, he's much, much older. So he's just like going and going and going. So I want to take a look at him. I'll probably do that tomorrow, okay? I'm not going to put one out tonight. It's already getting late, and I want to go spend a little bit of time with my husband. He's out there studying. He's got one more class to do, and I won't tell y'all why, but you can guess, but he has one more class to do. I'm not saying nothing, honey. And then we're going to go do our prep class after that. All right, guys, love y'all so much. Do something kind for somebody. It'll always come back to you. And thanks again for listening. If you'd like to get a reading with me, look below. There's my email, and we can set it up. I'm doing readings on Sunday, so I'll probably, if we set it up, I can probably get it done on Sunday. I have a few people ahead of you. If not, I'll roll it to Monday. I'm not doing anything right now, so I can do that. I'll have a few days off. So if you want a reading, it's a good time to get it, okay? All right, guys, hit the bell to be notified of my next video coming out. Like my video if you like it, and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it. All right, guys. Bye for now. Talk to y'all again soon.